The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at Miami, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course the Knicks, not posing much of a threat right now.
I think for the Heat, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early. It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark, rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different. Usually around the whole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
Now here's Bridges, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. So he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
About what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. He's consistent out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here on the wing. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 5 now.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
But I'm still fucking with change.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt. And you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Alvarado.
Can I keep it with something, baby? Judge me. Can't lie. He's the same thing. Don't niggas me. That shit you rough me. Get that.
Grabs the board.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Look your nigga in the eye. Tell him he can't fold me.
And here's Alvarado, averaging around 6 a game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bridges passes to McBride. New York working the ball around now. And Alvarado gets it to go. He's got 5.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Hero finds MP. Hero with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the lead. Why? Effort plays like that.
Alvarado, the pass to Hart. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Hart throws it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Heat trail by 7. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Bam Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's MP in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pass to Kolek. Banked it in off the glass. Kolek's got his second bucket on the night.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
MP buries the triple.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Here's Shamet for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. And again, it's Miami from deep.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's Kolek. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Over his career, Mikal Bridges has taken on a bit more of a scoring load, and we're seeing another huge night from him here.
From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Pass to Diawara. To the paint. Here's Kolek. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kolek's got 6 points in the quarter. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. McBride can't get it to go. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Yakichonis. Back to MP. 3-pointer. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Alvarado into the lane. Hart passes to Alvarado. New York again can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. MP shot is good.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's MP. 27 points for him. Jaquez finds MP. 3-pointer Yakichonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges.
Next substitution, number 44, Landry Shamet.
On defense, the Heat. Towns passes to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Can they get it? Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Yakichonis to the middle. Loses his grip. Breaks the lob.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Towns passes to Hart. Here's Shamet. The 3 is up. Outside McBride. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space. And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, one and all.
In that game against the Warriors, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Heat.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night. Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. So on the floor for New York, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Towns in at the center position.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Here's Hero. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
You know he wants that one.
Yikes.
Back right in his wheelhouse.
They can take the lead up.
Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. 4 on the clock. Towns for 3. Rebound Miami.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Hero. Now here's MP. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 33.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
I got 10 first quarter, and I got 20 in this.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
That's my first
Bridges with room to shoot. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP. He's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Hart. Towns passes to Alvarado. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Alvarado's got 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
MP, the pass to Powell. And the Heat, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Beyond the arc. Bridges misses. Heat leading by 9. Out to Powell. MP against Hart. Pass to Adebayo. Back to MP. And here's Hero. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Alvarado. No good on the 3.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's MP. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Miami moving it around. Let's go with a 3. Hero, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Alvarado outside. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Hero. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 12. Here's Towns. Alvarado outside. New York again can't hit.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
From deep, MP knocks down the long K. MP's got 39.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bears checked in for Adebayo. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson's checked in for Norm Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Here's Kolek, covered by MP. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Kolek's shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from. And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun. Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now Clarkson to snap the cold streak. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami out in front by 19 going into the break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The reason why we really have the lead.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks. Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrate.
MP scanning the floor. Here's Powell. MP connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Jaime Jaquez out there with Powell. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Heat leading by 20. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 46.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And honestly, it is clear who the better team is. They've won all 3 matchups this year and have a chance to go 4 for 4 in their final meeting against the Knicks.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Oh, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's MP. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. And here's MP from outside again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Pass to Hart. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out Towns. New York again can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
At the next sporting event.
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm gonna give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.